Okay, folks. Well, looks like we might have caught this one a little bit early. So we got a new fraud slash scammer involving supposed AI. So if you're in trucking and logistics, brokers, carriers, drivers, pay close attention because this one is very interesting. And I especially need you carriers. You gotta pay attention. You can't be sending all your info, especially your private info, to these kinds of people. You're going to get caught up in stuff that you shouldn't get caught up in. You're going to put the brokers in jeopardy as well. So we're going to go over it, and let's start with this slide right here. So I came across it by accident. So this guy, Aly Ash, posted, register your vans at LoadOps AI and get your loads straight to your inbox. And then underneath there, he even put expedite, box trucks, cargo, and sprinter vans. He's actually showed semis as well, and we'll get to that. So, like I said, you drivers and you carriers, you got to learn because these guys are coming out of the woodwork like crazy. So let's move along here. So you can go check it out. I'm also going to show you the website, but it's called LoadOpsAI.com. And what you drivers and carriers need to realize, a lot of these guys are scraping and skimming from the load boards. So you're going to get these loads secondhand or fraudulently because they're probably using a motor carrier authority or some bogus brokerage authority, and they're double brokering these loads to you. Okay? If they're not double brokering them, then they're skimming them off the load boards, and you're going to get them later than what everyone else is seeing them. It looks like the very first post, and this is all coming from Facebook, it looks like they very first started posting around July 11th because I went all the way back in their Facebook, and that was the first time they were advertising. July 11th. Register your truck under 60 seconds. Software company. They're full of crap. They're full of crap. And then as you can see there, another giveaway sign is it says WhatsApp. If they're using WhatsApp and Telegram, stay away from them. They're frauds. Okay. So this is the guy. Uglier than ugly. Aly Ash, 5 friends. That's another tall tale or whatever you call it sign, because on his Facebook, he only has 5 friends. And then he locked his profile. A lot of these frauds will lock their profiles. Now, pay attention. It says lives in New York, New York. Okay? But I've seen Missouri. I've seen California. We're going to go over it. But this is the guy. You're a schmuck. You're busted. I caught you. So LoadOps AI, now you go to their Facebook page and look what it says there. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles. He's from New York, but this is from Los Angeles. And then the phone number there is a WhatsApp phone number. It's not even a legitimate phone number. It's from WhatsApp. These frauds like to use these kinds of services such as WhatsApp, Telegram, and all the other nonsense. So then I search that number to 573, and look what I find. Then I find a David Thompson posted on April 23rd, says, need help, keep moving your trucks. And it says, my name is David from Journey Junction, LLC. We specialize in helping small carriers like yours, 1 to 5 trucks, stay loaded and profitable, no forced dispatch, and you choose your lanes. We handle everything, finding top paying loads, broker negotiation, paperwork, and setup packets. I'm telling you, do not send your information to these people. And they shouldn't be broker negotiating nothing. They don't have no legitimate authorities. It's not theirs. So, Journey Junction, LLC.us. Of course, when I go there, it doesn't exist anymore. Nothing exists. These guys open and close new gimmicks every day. So this is David Thompson. I go to his page and it says lives in Harrisonville, Missouri. I mean, these guys, if you need to hire some frauds or some criminals, do some serious work, these guys will get you thrown in jail quicker than quick. So lead dispatcher at Journey Junction, LLC. Unbelievable. And he only had 126 friends. So here's another one of his posts. Journey Junction LLC is looking for 53-foot semi-trailer. Oh, really? This is dangerous, and this is how people are getting caught up in fraud. They're getting their identity and their authorities, all the information stolen. They're booking loads underneath your authorities and all kinds of stuff. And undoubtedly, this can also lead to more deaths on the highway. And again, here, they use the same phone number for Journey Junction as this LoadOps AI, the 573 number. Journey Junction dispatch at Gmail. Yeah, okay, buddy. And then it was funny because I look up this Journey Junction, and it goes to this little brick building in Missouri. It's like the main door is like a law office or something, but I believe it's the door to the left of that light post, which looks like it's sealed shut because I counted the addresses. There was no address on any of those doors, but if you go to the left buildings and work your way over, it runs odd. So it's either that door to the left of the light post or to the right. And the far right one, no. But anyways, here is what I believe is the corporation for this guy, and it's out of Missouri. And that guy's name is Aly Abid Butt. So Butthead. Aly Abid Butt. It was started last July of 2024. Going to move along here. So just to make sure, I ran Journey Junction, and I came up with 6 corporations. None of them, it looked like they had any authority attached to them. No motor carrier or brokerage authority. If you look at the dates, let me see. I think it was, the second one is the Missouri. So that was started July 12th, 24. But I also found it kind of interesting because you see there was one started May of 25, one in July of 25, one in June of 25, another one in June of 25. Now, the one on the bottom that says Wyoming, that actually goes to 30 North Gold Street. So, I mean, besides trucking companies, we all know about that address. But I just wanted to point out, because I think if you do a Google search of Journey Junction also, you'll see it goes to like travel agencies and stuff, and something attached to Saudi Arabia. I mean, these guys, you don't know who they are. And you're going to send your stuff. Do not send your documents. Don't send them your EIN. Don't send them your motor carrier authority. Don't send them your driver's license. Don't send them anything. That's how you're going to protect yourself in the trucking industry against this fraud. So I did find underneath this Aly Ash, there was a couple corporations. Now, none of them had its authority as far as I've seen, except this one. It was called Golden Tree Management LLC. As you can see, let's see, it had an admin dissolution since revocation last June. It had one also in June of 2023. So there's already some nonsense going on there with this corporation, because 2 times it was dissolved/revoked. Let's see what we got here now. And that was out of Georgia. So here's the authority that was attached to that corporation with this Aly Ash. If it's the same guy, I don't know. Because this authority and corporation is out of Georgia. That guy says he's from New York. New York. But this is called Golden Tree Management LLC, doing business as GTM. But it is not authorized, okay? It had 1 power unit, 1 driver. Here's the interesting part. So it was just dismissed this past May 30th, 2025. It was dismissed also back in December of 2021. And as you can see there, Aly Ash, Golden Tree Management at gmail.com. There's a different phone number. There's also a Charlie Walker back in 2021. I'm going to assume, because where you see Aly Ash, April 23rd, 2025, it's kind of strange, because then all of a sudden, basically a month later, this authority was dismissed. So something happened, okay? Now, we're almost done, actually. Pretty quick show. Here's the website. Let me point something out to you guys, okay? Let me click over here. Let me move this down. Okay, so it says AI-powered load alerts that fit your truck and route. Save 10+ hours a week with automated alerts, tracking, and paperwork. They want to get a hold of this paperwork so they can see the customers, so they can do all their nonsense, so they can get a hold of the broker's customers, basically. Connect with us. Automate your trucking operations with AI. We help U.S. and Canada-based trucking companies save 10 hours a week. Well, save nothing hours a week. AI power load booking automation, AI load tracking sheet, centralized Google sheet linked to your mobile friendly. Paperwork and broker records, store broker info, load history, and documents in one place, accessible anytime. Believe me when I tell you, the good brokers are not going to want their information and their customer information saved inside the platform to God knows who has access to it. Rate prediction. Know what a load should pay. That's baloney's. Smart alert and reminders. Let me see. Trucking, optimization. Register your truck to get smart load alerts. Tell us about your truck and preferred lanes. We'll send you loads that match. No load boards, no wasted time. So ask yourself, guys, the brokers know better. Where are they getting the loads? If they're not a broker and they're saying no load boards, then where are they getting the loads from? So either they're double brokering them with maybe another authority, or it's just one big crook operation. Carriers and dispatchers. Now they're saying, and dispatchers, get personalized load alerts based on your truck and location. Like I said, how are they sending loads to dispatchers and carriers with no authority? Unbelievable. And another thing is, on this website, it's kind of hard to see because I got inside the live stream here, but all these photos, you can pull it up on a big monitor. You'll see they're all AI generated photos. These aren't real people. To help trucking companies save time, boost productivity through smart AI powered automation. There's nothing AI about this. Owner operators, dispatch teams. Why LoadOps AI? AI powered load alerts, direct broker connections, access premium loads from trusted brokers and shippers. If any of you brokers are out there in the trucking industry or in expedite in particular, let me know if you're using this nonsense. I'd love to know. Paperwork made easy. Quick help with rate confirmation and bills of lading. You see right there? You do not want them to get a hold of that information. There's no reason for this platform to have access to rate confirmation or bills of lading. Let me see here. And then they put in these fake testimonials. John, Ontario carrier. Nicole, Texas dispatcher. And Alex, logistics manager. And then look. Standard, $49 a month, $99 a month, $199 a month. Believe me, for $200 a month over there, you can get the load boards. Let me see. It even has their WhatsApp, email support. This $49 gets you 10 AI load alerts per week. So for the van guys, that's nonsense because they can send you quick 10 loads in one day and you're done. And then you know what they're going to tell you? Oh, you better go up to the next plan or the next plan. It's one big racket, guys. One big racket. Let me see if there's anything else. Connect with us. Let's together build a flourishing business. Highly motivated team. Stay in the loop. Subscribe. These links, I believe, if you click on them, maybe the Instagram one works. And it just has a few quick posts, nothing special. And finally, I found no corporation or anything with LoadOps, LoadOps AI, even with spaces, nothing. So this is 100% fraudulent because they're saying they're a company and a software company at that, but yet I can't even find a corporation for them. And you see all the other nonsense I found connected to them. So this is your high priority alert for the whole trucking industry, especially for the expedite. And any of you new guys are getting in trucking, especially expedite, this is the kind of nonsense you need to protect yourself from. Now, if you go on to the main page of my channel, Axel Live, you'll see I have some memberships. It's up to you. You want to pick a membership, support the channel, but I did add in another one in there. And for if you pick that membership, I believe it's called Axel. It's $14.99, I believe it is, a month. It's for the carriers, drivers, brokers can use it too if they like. If you pick that membership, I don't care how many times a week, especially for you new guys, because a lot of you guys, you don't know who to talk to, you don't know who to turn to. As long as you have that membership with me, you say, hey, Axel, can you check this broker, or do you know this broker, or what about this company, or what about this? I can do a quick search. I can let you know to help protect yourself against these frauds in the industry. I spend a lot of time. I got a lot in my head from all these guys. If you see my monitor, I got a 50-some inch monitor here with screenshots and files on all kinds of companies. I'll help you guys, but you got to support the guys that are working hard to help keep you safe and to keep the fraud away from you. This is a newer company that popped up. They're up to no good. Stay clear of them. I've seen some more also trying to sell Selectus cheap. Do not get caught up in that nonsense, people. I'm not a fan of Selectus, but if you're going to go use Selectus, you sign up directly with them. Don't get it from these schmucks. You don't want to get on my radar, and you don't want me to have to create a file on you. I'm just giving you fair warning. Do it by the book and do it the right way. But that's it. Like I said, check out the memberships. Axel sponsor. There's a couple other ones. Axel member. There's all kinds of stuff. But you got to go on the main page of YouTube, and you'll see all the links. In fact, let me see if I can bring it up for you real quick. I can show you. Axel Management LLC. You. Doing business at, let's see. We're going to go over here again. Let me see. I think it was here. So right here, you see my main channel page. You see up here where it says 13 more links. So you can click on that, and it'll bring up all the links. Memberships, Stripe, if you want to become a sponsor. I prefer Stripe because YouTube does take 30% of whatever you send. You got the Buy Me a Coffee link, phone consultation. That's if you want to get a hold of me for like an hour and talk, especially you new guys. The website, I'm having a problem with the website. I don't know. It's the server or something from Amazon now. They're saying it's so crazy. Linktree, you can click on the Linktree. It'll bring up all the apps. But if you click on this membership tab right here on the very top, you'll see the memberships for the channel, and you'll see the one in there. So if you need a company background check for the corporations and any other companies related, if you want to know, hey, is this brokerage or this carrier have any other authorities related to them? Do you think they're doing any nonsense? If you guys aren't getting paid or they're doing other kinds of nonsense, you get caught up in some nonsense, you got to get a hold of me real quick, and I can help you. But other than that, I think that's about it. I hope this information helps some of you guys. I put in a lot of time to these shows, but this one came up, and I said, "Oh man, I got to put something out quickly on these guys, so I make sure they live forever on Google." So, LoadOps AI, you are frauds. You are 100% frauds in my book, my professional opinion. So, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. And Axel will catch you in the next one.